Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, yes. In this video, I want us to listen to some remarks made by Bonny Khalwale, the Kakamega senator. For the remarks are going to form the basis of our analysis and discussion right now. Listen to this.
Sahi, I want to promise you, mimi hakuna kitu ninatafuta. Mimi natafuta jamii yetu iheshimike. Ninatafuta wanyonge wetu wapate. I promise you, 2027 tutakuja hapa one party, na hiyo chama itakuwa party yenye President William Ruto atakuwa amesimama. Hiyo ndio chama, tutapishana na ODM. Mkitamka pap, huo ukijua sio uwazimu. I know what I'm doing. I have told nyinyi wote watu wa Kakamega mfanye kazi na president, and I'm telling you today, tusipofanya na president tutakuwa tukionea kwa vitu yenye watoto wanaita view. Sasa utakuwa ukiona kule Nyanza 3.2 billion ikitolewa, na hapa hakuna kitu inatolewa. Tufanye kazi na President William Samoei Ruto, because he's the CEO of the country.
Yes. Bonny Khalwale is urging Western Kenya leaders to work with the government for Western to get development. And he's saying that if Western fails to work with the government, then development will be going to Nyanza. And he's also making it very clear that come 2027, Western region should be in William Ruto's party, the Oda party. In this video, as usual, I want us to dig deep into those remarks by Bonny Khalwale to see exactly what those remarks means politically. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. Yes. Bonny Khalwale is the government's majority chief whip in the Senate. Mudavadi is the prime cabinet secretary in the government. Wetangula is the national speaker, or is the speaker of the National Assembly. Is Bonny Khalwale trying to tell us that all these leaders cannot influence development in Western? Is that what Bonny Khalwale is trying to imply here? Because these are very senior individuals in the government. What's exactly going on here? I'm seeing a Bonny Khalwale who is just playing his usual politics of propaganda. Khalwale knows for a fact that William Ruto or William Ruto's government might not deliver development projects to Western. He knows that the government might not deliver projects to Western. Khalwale is trying to look for an excuse to, or rather to blame some leaders in Western why William Ruto is not taking development projects to Western. He's trying to look for an scapegoat, or rather for people to blame. He knows that as the government's Senate chief whip, he has failed Musalia as the prime cabinet secretary. Somebody is actually coordinating government businesses in the National Assembly has also failed. Wetangula has also failed. Khalwale here is just trying to look for an escape, or rather for some scapegoats here. And then secondly, listening to Bonny Khalwale, it's coming out very clearly that Bonny Khalwale is the biggest enemy in Western. In fact, is the biggest impediment to any Western kind of a unity. You are seeing Bonny Khalwale here trying to advocate for leaders in Western to join William Ruto's UDA party by 2027. He's not even talking about Musalia Mudavadi's party. He's talking about leaders in Western joining William Ruto's party. And if you look at UDA party, it's a fact that the game plan in UDA is for the mountain and Kalenjin Rift Valley to rotate power between them. That's the actual plan and game plan in UDA. As much as William Ruto might be trying to create some impressions that is not the case, the truth of the matter, the ground in the Kalenjin Rift Valley and on the mountain, they know that upon William Ruto leaving, somebody from the mountain will easily succeed him. And even if William Ruto was to make a U-turn on that, maybe the ground can actually just go the initial route. Something we saw with Uhuru Kenyatta when he tried to make a U-turn on supporting William Samoei Ruto. So the game plan in UDA is a mountain, Kalenjin Rift Valley, rotating power. Bonny Khalwale urging Western to join UDA party. I'm seeing Bonny Khalwale as coming out as the biggest impediment to any loyal leader succeeding William Samoei Ruto. He is the biggest impediment of any kind of loyal leaders also emerging as national leaders. That's what I'm seeing coming out very, very clearly. And that goes on to confirm that it's indeed true William Ruto is using some leaders in Western to undermine Musalia Mudavadi. And it's clear one of those leaders might be Bonny Khalwale. And I'm saying that because, again, Bonny Khalwale is on record saying that is the one who influenced some appointments that William Ruto made from Western. Not even Musalia, not even Wetangula. So that proves clearly that Ruto might be using Bonny Khalwale to undermine Western Kenya leaders, Musalia and Wetangula being among those leaders. And recently, during a by-election in Bungoma, we saw Bonny Khalwale vigorously campaigning for the UDA's candidate at the expense of a Ford Kenya candidate. And we all know that that seat was being held by Wetangula. So it was naturally expected that in the absence of Wetangula, William Ruto's party was to support Ford Kenya without any hard fighting there. But it later turned out that William Ruto's UDA party was also trying to snatch away the seat from Ford Kenya. So I'm seeing a William Ruto who is clearly finishing Musalia and finishing Wetangula politically using leaders such as Bonny Khalwale. That's something coming out very clearly. And that's why I still maintain that Musalia and Wetangula, by these two leaders supporting William Ruto, they actually killed their political careers in Western. And I won't be wrong to say that even by 2027, William Ruto shall have inherited almost the entire Musalia Mudavadi support in Western. We might be finding ODM and Ruto's party as the dominant parties in Western come 2027. Musalia will be politically irrelevant come 2027. And the reason is also simple. Musalia himself has already made it very clear that come 2027, he will endorse William Samoei Ruto. And that's also a blunder in that Musalia ought not to have come out that early to endorse William Ruto. What Musalia ought to be doing was to consolidate his support base in Western. If by 2027 he will be relevant, then I'm seeing a high possibility where William Ruto will just identify another loyal leader in Western, and he might actually elevate that loyal leader as the first amongst equal in Western as far as UDA politics are concerned. So as I conclude, I'm seeing a Bonny Khalwale who is the biggest impediment to any lawyer ascending to the presidency. Khalwale is also coming out as a leader being used by William Ruto to destroy Musalia and Wetangula. And indeed, Ruto is succeeding in destroying those two leaders. That's coming out very, very clearly. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. But just as I did indicate when I was starting, if you are watching us for the very first time, but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. And to our fans here, I'm very much humble, very grateful for the kind of support you are giving me here. God bless you. God bless Kenya. If you want to support our forum, I've pinned my number on the comment section. Contact me through the number or feel free to channel your support to the number. Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you.